Should be live. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you could hear me and if it's making that weird sound that it was last week. It shouldn't be. I think we're a little early. We're 5 minutes early. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. I think most people probably have a long weekend. I know we do, but I'm still doing some work tomorrow for a little bit. I think I have a couple of consulting jobs for a few clients in the US. But I'll wait till a few people let me know that the audio is good. Yep, we're good. Okay. Well, I assume that's good, or you mean that you have a holiday? I think it's both in Canada and the States that we have a holiday. Yep. Mickey's coffee this morning. I already had a Timmy's. I had some pre-workout, so I'm flying. I'll end up having a caffeine crash shortly. Matt, good morning. How's it going? Yeah, I gotta drink a bunch more water today. Great audio. Okay, cool. Last week something happened with the audio. It was all gargled, and I really haven't looked into it too much. I don't know if it could be because my audio cable was near some power cables, I assume. Reginald, you're running DSM7, so we'll get into that. I'm running DSM7 on my Synology 418, which isn't plugged in. It's kind of below me. That's the one I'm supposed to be bringing to my parents. Asim, hello from India. Hello, how is it going? Hope you're doing well. Awesome. Edward, how's it going? Good morning. So we usually do these at 11 a.m., but yeah, I just wanted, I have some stuff to do today, so we had to do it a little bit earlier. Ali, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I got to get some more videos out. I think I only did the one video, which hasn't gone over so well with a lot of people. That's me taking out the pfSense and replacing it back with my UDM Pro. We'll kind of go into that. Use whatever you like. I mean, people are giving me crap for, switching back to UDM Pro, but I like it. So, I mean, if you like pfSense more, use it. I don't have a reason to use the advanced features of pfSense right now. Not in my home office anyway. We still use pfSense, and I deploy it at customers, and I'll still be doing videos on it. Let's see. All good here. Awesome. Hello from Great Britain. How's it going, Archie? From Texas. Hot. Yeah, I can't deal with the heat. It's if you guys can't tell, pretty much every time I stream, I'm pretty warm. I'm warm right now. I don't think I'd be able to go to Texas just because how hot it is. I'm running live on the DS1819 Plus. I have the, what is it? DS1621 XS Plus. Last Dragon, good morning. I always mess this up. I'm just going to call you Go, because for some reason I can't pronounce it. So good morning, Go. What outdoor access point you use? So I'm not using any outdoor access point right now. I did that video on the Unifi Access Pro Mesh. Let's see. Mesh. And it's a decent access point to cover your backyard. But they do have other outdoor access points. You could use... You have to look at the IP rating, but I think this Flex HD, that's outdoor. I believe the Unifi Wi-Fi 6 long range is outdoor. UAP AC Pro is outdoor. Congrats on 25K. Thank you very much. Jim, good morning. From Cyprus. That's far away. Good morning. From Florida. I love Florida. We were supposed to go back to Florida this year, but anyway, things happen with the world. You're good. Awesome. So yeah, with DSM7, the reason I haven't done any videos on it is I'm running the Synology DS1621 XS Plus, and I think it's been about a month, but they didn't have that version for my NAS. They weren't allowing, or the update wasn't for the DSM21 XS Plus yet, but now it is. So we're going to do a video just showing the upgrade process. I'm sure you've seen it on other channels already if you're using a Synology. And then we'll show kind of what's new with it. One big thing will be Synology Photos. Right now I use Google, I guess just iCloud for my backup. And I pay for 50 gigs, but I don't know why I'm paying for that when I have a Synology. So we're going to do a video on Synology Photos as well. I have a USG right now. I'm looking for an upgrade. What firewall combo would you recommend? Depends if you don't need advanced routing, UDM Pro. If you do, pfsense. I want to know, can we use the Unifi Pro Wi-Fi AP? Yes, you can. Yep. Most of their access points have the meshing function. Well done for your channel. You helped me out a lot. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I just ordered U6 Lite. Tired of waiting. So the U6 LR is just, it depends on where you live in the world. Whoops. They're sold out now here in Canada, but they came back to Canada. I think this was yesterday or what day is today? It's probably on Friday. And when they first were available, I was able to get 25. So I ordered on a couple different accounts. I ordered about 40 of them. But yesterday, I still need a bunch for clients. Now they're only allowing you 2. So I grabbed 2 long range and I grabbed 2 light. I bought an AP Lite 6 recently and upgraded the Cloud Key software. I am unable to find the option to enable wireless meshing in the new cloud system. I would probably just go back to the classic dashboard if you can. And yes, you can mesh it. This question here. Can you use Unifi Switch without Cloud Key or UDM Pro? You could use it, but you won't be able to do any configuration. I mean, you could download their controller locally on your PC and then do the config that way. You can't really, you wouldn't want to go through the command line to do any of the config anyway, and the controller's free, so download it, right? Love from India, thank you very much, appreciate it. Good morning, Jerry, how's it going? I think you posted something on one of my Instagram pictures the other day, Jerry. I'm pretty sure I responded. I cannot spare an LR, no. It's for clients, and I'm back ordered on a few. We're supposed to be doing that. So with the 40, how many LRs was it? Oh, crap. Yeah, so it's 40 Unifi 6 LRs. I've been waiting for a reply to the email because I want to get all those boxes out of my place and get the job done. I think the AP Mesh Pros are pretty good if you're using if it's a big open field. Once you kind of hit houses or things like that, it's not the best. But if you're deploying it, which they should be in open fields, then they work well. Oh, I was about, finding stock. So stock is a big issue, and it's not just Unifi, it's every vendor right now. Even that pfsense, the 6100, they were, it was supposed to ship months before I got it, but then the chip shortage, all that. Stock is just hard to get. That's an unfortunate thing right now. I use the new UI, I use the classic UI for Ubiquiti for pretty well everything. The only thing I switch over to the new UI for is really threat management. Have you used Plum Mesh Pods with a home pass? No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to put it in my notepad though. I'll look it up after this live stream. Crap, where's my notepad? I redid my computer, or pretty much factory defaulted it because I was having some issues. I think I need to buy or get a new video editing PC. Josh, good morning. How's it going? I've been a bit since you've been no worries. They really got stocked. Yeah, so they did do a lot of stock. The only thing, the Wi-Fi 6 is the long range is out of stock now. This Flex, what I'm waiting on is the Switch. So I really need to get some of these Switch 24 PoEs, and they've been out of stock forever. Unfortunately. So I had to, a couple clients, we had to go with the Switch Pros, and you're paying $400 more for it, but they wanted to get the job done, so we moved to that. But yeah, as for email notifications, I got the email notification for the long range, but I didn't get it for anything else. Kind of strange. I haven't used any QNAP stuff, no. Nope. You went back to the UDM Pro. I like the UDM Pro and the Unified Network. Others are moving to Cisco Small Business. I have tried Cisco Small Business. I haven't really looked at their newer stuff. I mean, wouldn't mind. I used to be Cisco certified, and it looks all right. I think Tom did a video on one of these switches, something like that. And I think Willie Howe, he's doing a video maybe on their Wi-Fi mesh stuff. I really not that I've been running out of ideas of videos to do. It's just been ideas of things that I want to do. Yeah, the Cisco stuff. Yeah, maybe it depends on the cost, right? Because I'll end up buying this equipment, doing it for a video, and then never using it again. I want to host my Plex server for my use when I'm traveling, but ISP has CGNAT that doesn't let host. What should I do? Are you able to VPN in? I'm trying to find a photo quality color laser printer, and no one has one in Austin, Texas. Is it? So that's even affected. I didn't know that. I just have this cheap. Oh, where is my printer? I just have this cheap Canon printer that I bought from Walmart, and I need to get some more color because it's just to print, floor plans and stuff like that. Good afternoon. How's it going? Hi from Australia. Question: UDM Pro protect remote viewing, often not connecting live view. Any suggestions? Well, they did have an outage the other day, so Unifi outage. They had I had a customer or a couple customers saying, "Oh, they can't connect. This is why." So on the 27th and the 31st, they had an outage, and you wouldn't be able to remote connect. That could have been your issue. Yes, I will be doing more pfSense videos. Just because I went back to the UDM Pro doesn't mean I'm not doing any pfSense videos. I already have quite a few pfSense videos. Let's see how many. Oh, I only have 12. I have 12 videos, but I mean, some of them could probably use an update. And it doesn't really matter if I use the 6100 or if I use a Protectly or the SG1100. The SG1100 has a bit of different interface. You have to use the switching on it. But yes, we will be doing more pfSense videos for sure. Do we know any official? I don't know anything. No, I can't wait to get my hands on it though. UWB, what is that? Is that something in early access? Oh, the base station. I haven't used it, so I don't know. There was Mars Bars Vlogs. I think he did a video on it, and it reaches pretty far. I want to test it out, and I tried to get them to send it to me because if we look here, it's $1,800 Canadian, and I don't know. Yeah, I probably won't spend that money. We'll see. Maybe if I really run out of ideas, I'll buy a base station and test it out. I've used the 2FA app for Synology. Not bad, but easier to use to log into Synology NAS. Gotcha. We're going to do a lot of Synology videos as well. I need to kind of diversify of what we're doing video-wise. UDM Pro has a great GUI. Yes, they do. Cisco small business 25 switches exactly like the Aruba 1930 running local management. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind testing out some Cisco stuff. It's been a while since I've played with Cisco stuff. There you go. Reginald just told you could use ZeroTier. That's one thing I haven't tested out, ZeroTier. Colin, how's it going? Good morning. Thanks for the live stream. I'm building a new network with 6 of the Unifi access controls. Which switch should I use? So if you're doing 6, you need to go with the Pro switch, I think. Hold on a sec. So you get 8 PoE++ ports. You need to go with the Switch Pro 48. I think the 24. I don't know what this one comes with. The 48. Yeah, the 48 only comes with 8 gigabit PoE++ ports as well. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about the max power. You'll have to look at the specs for that. I think the only switches that have it are the Pro versions, either the 48 or the 24. I don't know how come inside my network through VPN, I'm newbie in networking. Well, there's a lot of YouTube videos on it to help you out. And the good thing about doing it yourself, you learn something, right? I can't really read a book and then learn from there. I need to do hands-on. Space Rex just did a video on Synology. I thought it was really good. Oh, nice. I don't think I follow him. I've seen some of his videos though. Are you going to do a review? Oh, my Lord, she is slamming the doors. Are you going to do a review? These two, maybe. So my contact at TP-Link, they left to another division of TP-Link, and the new contact I have doesn't want to reply to my emails. So I don't know. We'll see. If they're not too expensive, I'd probably just buy them myself. I've used ZeroTier to log into my servers from 3 miles, even RDP into my computer. Nice. Yeah, I need to check it out. I've seen the videos that every other YouTuber has been posting about ZeroTier. It looks decent. This isn't about DSM Unifi pfSense, but do you recommend security keys? You could use, you mean like SSH keys? The quality is really bad. Is anybody else having bad quality on the stream? It may be your settings. Check. YouTube sometimes puts it down to 240p. I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobits right now, so with no frames dropped. Oh, I'll show you guys something while we're waiting to see if the stream's good. Quality's great here. Okay, so it might be sometimes YouTube drops people down to 240. I have no idea why. I don't know if any of you are cat people. I love cats. I have two Siamese cats. My oldest, she's turning 1 tomorrow. So we bought her this big cat thing, which I need to secure because it's pretty wobbly right now. But hopefully they like that. They already have a smaller version of it that kind of cuts off there. Let's see what else. So this one's MoCA. She's turning a year tomorrow, and then this is Nilla. She just got out of this little straight jacket thing because she was fixed. But cats are crazy and they're awesome. Anyway, back on to tech things. Quality's perfect 1080p. I was at 14. Okay. Okay, so it's really good. Awesome. Any experience with surge protections from the Unifi? Do you use the surge app? I have a surge adapter used, but if you're gonna be, I mean, if you get directly hit with lightning, there's nothing that's gonna save you anyway. It was 140p. Okay, cool. Yeah, the cat tree is awesome. I forget how much it was. It was about $200, I think. I didn't put it together. My better half did, but I haven't seen them play in it yet. I really should put my G3 Instant down by the kitchen table. I don't want to have cameras inside, but just to see what they do and if they're going up and down it. I know yesterday they climbed up here, went on top of the shelf and crawled into their cat bags. These are bags for if we want to take them for walks, and they both slept in their bags. Pretty cute. No, so when we had MoCA, and then I was at home a lot doing remote work, but now it's been picking up on the physical cabling side. So I said, you know what, we're gonna both be out of the house quite a bit. We need to get her another cat. So I decided to buy another Siamese. Unifi should have a 12-port switch with 10 gigabit Ethernet. I think they're coming out with some, maybe coming out with some more 10 gig switches. They do have the 4-port 10 gig switch, which is sitting on my desk. It's pretty nice. Christopher, good morning. Can you do Wi-Fi and heat map? Yes, I can. I've been planning on doing a NetSpot app, I think it's called. Video? I've been planning on doing this, but I've used this quite a bit. There are different analyzers that you could use, but they just cost like 10 grand. Maybe even more. MoCA, are we talking? No, MoCA's my cat. Yeah, this one right here. Where is she? I should do a video on MoCA adapters though, because when we go into homes, most of the times we're going into homes, they don't have any, network cabling throughout their house, and they don't want to cut into walls, but they have coax everywhere. It may be a cheaper option. Look at this. Feeding the chipmunks and rabbits. Just crazy. Where'd the chat go? NetSpot video. Yeah, possibly. I just need to find somewhere to do it because I don't have a blueprint of my house, so I'd have to see if one of my customers would allow me to do it. There was, I forget where there's a video. There's a good video. I saw it the other day. Somebody explaining the backplane. Well, the network, the software, the scanners, it's the NetSpot app. That's the software, and then you have to have a decent Wi-Fi adapter. Do you use bus bars or grounding bonding solutions when you? So a lot of the times the electricians will do that. They'll put in the bus bars and that type thing, and they'll ground the racks for us. Okay, what else were we going to talk about? Okay, so we've kind of talked. Oh no, we haven't really talked about DSM7. Not that we really need to. I'll release a video. The video will probably be out tomorrow on DSM7. Just going over some of the new features and how to upgrade, and that's pretty much it. Then we'll dive deeper into some other videos. I still need to do the like site-to-site backup, and then we'll do, I don't know, Synology video or Synology pictures and stuff like that. What else? This was a little cottage place we did the other day. Is this a video? Oh, I had a video of it. Oh, maybe it's on my TikTok, but I can't log into TikTok right now for some reason. Let's see if I could get it. TikTok.com/MacTelecomNetworks. Ooh, what the heck is my? Okay, so it's not slash. How does? Oh, they do. Okay, that's different. So here is. Okay, here we go. Turn the sound off. People are asking. So this was just a little cottage, which was pretty cool. It was a bit of a pain because they added an addition and the one side didn't have attic space. So it was kind of hard to figure out the cabling, but we got it done. A lot of people were asking why I mounted the cameras to here instead of on the soffit. We didn't have any blocks with us to block it in when it was on the soffit, so it would have pulled down. And also, this was kind of long, and people were asking why, because I didn't have any 0.5 meter DAC cables with me. I need to order a bunch of those. This could probably be seen. I don't know why not. I could use on my iPad. That's interesting. Does NetSpot app even have iPad? I know they're the iPhones or iPads. They do have some scanning software, but I usually just use it straight from my computer. So I'm not 100% sure on that. You can get your house blueprint at City Hall. Yes, I probably could do that. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I could do that. It's actually a good idea. Set up the Unifi building to bridge building less than 30 meters. What a bee. It was to get the link stability over. Turns out one of my 8-port watt had the PoE draw. Oh, that sucks. The building to building bridges are very easy to use. I would like to set up public internet access VPN on my UDM Pro. I understand the UDM Pro on the Unifi system doesn't support that right now. I do own an Edge Router X. So there is this thing that you could download on GitHub. Right here. Not that I recommend doing this because you're changing a bunch of stuff, but they do have split tunnel VPN. So you can put like a public internet access or NordVPN. I was going to do a video on it, but I'm not too sure. So I have this here, just the normal UDM that I haven't done anything with. So if I did load all these scripts into it and it broke, I don't really care. So I possibly may do that. Because they do have a lot of things, like they have DNS common, Pi-hole, AdGuard, Cloudflare DNS. They did have something that fixes multicast or MDNS. I forget where it is, somewhere here. Maybe that was in a different one. But yeah, so it can actually improve the UDM a lot. With the Edge Rotor X, I'm not too sure, but I could try to set that up. I do have an Edge Rotor X. I don't use AnyDesk. I use ConnectWise. Yeah, ConnectWise I use. I've had some clients request that I use AnyDesk. Nah, I don't really. You know what? If you use one, they're all the same, right? There's not a lot different with it. What else? So I purchased these. I think I was half asleep when I bought it. I don't know why I did. Because last time I was doing a live stream, I said if I'm gonna do a video on this point-to-point solution, it's just gonna be in my front yard to my backyard, right? Hooking up a couple switches and computers at both ends to make sure it worked. Kind of what I did with the building-to-building bridge, but I just did that in my office. Anyways, which one was it? I think about these. They should be here on Tuesday. So I bought the Gigabeam Plus 60 gigahertz. I'll end up putting it on a pole probably in my front yard, and then in my backyard I'll just mount it to my fence, and we'll do some tests with it. So it's a 60 gigahertz. We'll see how easy it is to break the connection. I know 60 gigahertz you could break it with like a piece of paper or a cardboard in between it. So that'll be interesting. And it's up to one. So these are kind of like the building. Well, not kind of like the building to building bridges, but they're going to be a little harder to aim at each other. With the building to building bridges, you have the color coding on the side of it, but they are cheaper. They're $219. Whereas, where's the building? These are $619, but you get a pair, right? For an acre of land, you're probably going to have to use a couple if you're going to want to cover it. But this Wi-Fi base station, I haven't used it. I don't know how far it goes. And it doesn't really tell you here. I'm sure I think Lawrence Systems did a review on this actually. But you're paying, this is Canadian dollars, 1,800, almost $1,900. UDM Pro SE has an update to turn. I'm not too sure. That's cool if it does. I don't know anything about it because I don't have one, and we can't really talk about it. The only thing we're allowed to talk about EA, like early access, is what they put in their own videos. They have their own YouTube and they put it there, so we're allowed to do like a thoughts video of what we saw. 3 blocks. Oh, that's pretty good. Yes, this is what I was talking about, the GitHub. I may try it out. We'll see. What else am I waiting on? I don't think I purchased anything else. I need to get 50 more of these, so I probably will have to purchase those today. I just bought 8 the other day. What else is new? These are wicked jacks. I just love all the different colors. Typically we've been going just like black patch cables, 6-inch. But now I'm going to start color coding everything. Like my data jacks will be blue, for instance. My APs might be red. And then phones yellow or white or whatever. I ordered a bunch of red data jacks too. Or Keystone jacks. All right, let's exit that. I don't know why I have this up. So we were going to be doing this condo job anyway. We're not doing it anymore. But I already bought 4 of these Mesh Pros, so now I got to sell them. Hopefully somebody out there on the internet, not the internet, or in my city wants some Mesh Pros. I'm not like, I'll put it down, I don't know, $50 or something on that. Yeah, so MikroTik, actually, I have this up here. I don't know where to buy this stuff in Canada. I want to get this router because I do want to start doing more stuff with MikroTik. But I want to get this. So before I do any videos, I have to get this, and I don't know where to buy it. I tried Amazon. I tried a couple resellers that are in the area, and they don't seem to have it either. Maybe it's not even released. I have no idea. What else do I have up here? Deploy depot. So another thing with Unifi Access. So depending on your fire code, within your city, your province, whatever, your state, here, if you have like a magnetic lock, or if you're above, I think it's 4 stories or over 300 people occupancy, you need to tie into a fire panel. And I don't really know how to do it with Unifi Access. I think you could buy a relay box to make it work and tie in, but then you're tying in 6 different panels. So I've been looking into a couple different solutions for if they want us to tie into panels. So Paradox is one of those solutions. I don't know how interested my viewership is in access control, but I did buy an access control system by them. So I may do a video. I'm not 100% sure. Or we're going to do something on ICT systems because they seem like they're a reliable company as well. Let's see. Yesterday, I just finished up at this building that we are at. Every time a door opened, they just needed a chime to go off. So we did a wiring for that, and it was interesting. I'd never done it before, so I'm happy it worked. I wish I could have taken a video of it. Well, you probably can't tell because of how red I am, but yes, the AC is fixed. This room only has 1 register and it's under over here. But yeah, it's fixed. Once we go downstairs, I have the AC on 19 Celsius right now. Downstairs is absolutely freezing, like my main floor, but my upstairs is not at all. So I'm late. What is the scheduled time? Typically, the scheduled time is 11 a.m., so I'm early today. We started at 10 a.m. Mesh Pro is awesome. Run 1 line and feed a camera off it. Nice. Yeah, but run a camera off it. Does it have a PoE output? If it does, I didn't even see that. Did wireless now? I didn't even know they were replaced. So let me let's check them out. I didn't know these guys were a thing. Oh crap! Now I lost what the board was. Oh my lord, they do. All right, I'm buying that today. I'm not gonna buy it now. Oh, that's US too. Crap. Let's see how much that's gonna cost me. US to Canadian. 219. Oh, that's not bad. $275. We'll grab it. Why did you bin off pfSense? I would have used both the pfSense on the edge, and I'm not gonna have double NAT. That's the so double NAT. I don't need that. And for this setup at what I do at home, I don't need anything more than the UDM Pro, and I really like the UDM Pro. If you look at my subscriber base, it's pretty much Unifi. Somebody called me a Unifi fanboy this morning. If you haven't seen my channel, I am a Unifi fanboy, and I love Unifi, and I'm always going. Well, I might not always, but I probably will. Right? The pfSense we're still going to do videos on. I have 2 ISP connections. One's for my lab and one's for my business. So we're still doing pfSense for sure. You should get a mini split for your upstairs office. I have this little portable AC unit when our AC broke, but it's so freaking loud. And we're not going to be here. I don't know how. Probably not going to be here. We want to build a house, so I don't know if it's worth putting that money in. If I install an AP in my shed and I mesh it to my house, what are the chances of my peripherals inside a house trying to connect to the mesh AP? It's really hard to say. You can, you could. There's some settings in Unifi. A lot of people want to be able to say your iPhone go to this AP. But then that causes issues. You're just going to have to test it out. And you can change the RSI and a couple different things. If you need ICT Protege WX help, I can certainly lend you a hand. I have been working with them before they had a physical presence in the US. Awesome. I haven't even tried them yet. I took them out of a building to replace them with Unifi Access, actually. And they looked like they were. I have another customer who's using it as well. It looks like it's a good system. I think it's I can't even think of the word. I think you have to be a partner or something to buy their gear. But anyway, I'm gonna send them an email and see if I could get like a demo kit, even if I buy it just to test it out. Synology, blah blah blah, mesh router. Let me see. It's not just another Wi-Fi system. It's a better Wi-Fi and safe internet ahead. Is this new? Availability. Canada. I do need to buy some new gear. New Brunswick. Where am I? Ontario. Maybe I will look into that as well. Let me save that. I do. Yep, I do. Right now I do anyway. I don't really talk about that much. Well, nobody needs double NAT, right? Like I just don't want double NAT. It makes it hard for everything if you're trying to, port forward whatever. Yes, if you guys want to hit the like button, we're at 64 viewers, 28 likes. It's old. See, the problem with buying old gear and doing videos on it, well, and it's older. That's the thing. Like because I always need to be kind of think about what I put on my YouTube page when I'm buying stuff. Because if it's not gonna, one, it takes time, and then two, if I'm gonna get that money back, kind of thing. Like I did the Wi-Fi mesh, or hold on, who was it? The mesh with the Unifi, the Amplify, and I mean it didn't do crazy well, 2,000 views, and that's because it was an older system, right? So I don't know. We'll see. If I really like something old, then I will put it on the channel. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, with the throughput. Yep. And other people have been saying if you want the throughput, go with like a the heck is it? Because I could do it through a switch, right? You could just hook up your ISP to, I forget what it was, the XG or something like that. Oh, I could probably do that on this switch actually. Because with the internet provider that I use right now, they're Bell. If you had like your TV through them, like IPTV through them, and you had data, and you can't be in PPPoE because Unifi only allows us to tag one VLAN when we're creating the WAN interface. I think it was the XG switch that somebody was telling me about. How to connect TeamViewer. What I need to open to connect to go through. So what are you trying to TeamView into? Just like your computer? If you're trying to just TeamView, yeah, I did a video on TeamViewer not years ago, but oh god, getting started with TeamViewer. I bet you this is just a terrible video. When did I do this? We're not going to watch it, but I'm going to click on it. Oops. 164 views. April 20th, 2020. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I just downloaded and showed how to launch the client. I mean, double NAT's not the biggest issue in the world, but I'd rather not, right? Okay, so ICT, we've done that. We've looked at TikTok. Oh, if you guys want to see my entire setup, which I'm sure you've already seen it, somebody asked a question. Oh, we could just watch it. No, if you want to watch it, you could watch it. Go on my TikTok. Somebody asked the question if I could show the setup. There were a couple things I didn't show, which was just two of my cameras on the front of my house. Okay, so this is another video that's coming up. Got it right here. So Trendnet sent me one of their switches. I think it's a layer 3 switch. Anyway, it's a PoE switch, so that's pretty cool. It's cloud managed. They do have a subscription, which I don't really like subscriptions, but I think it's $10 a month or a year. I think it's a year per device. I haven't loaded it into the cloud yet, or the Hive, just because I want to show like the process of doing that. But I have logged in locally, and it looks like they have a ton of features. Quality of service, you name it. There you go. Yep, that's it. What is your remote control software? I use ConnectWise Control. I'm in the UK, and most ISPs use PPPoE. I have the UDM Pro and have to use Yep. I can only get, oh yeah, so that doesn't affect you. That's right. I have a gigabit coming into the house. I think I'm only getting about 500 to 600 down. So there's Jim, there's only a few, not a few, there's quite a few. You have to look at your model of your access point to see if it supports WPA3. A lot of them do. A ton of them do. But if they don't, it will just default to WPA2 anyway. What time is it? So we're not going to be much longer, say another 5 to 10 minutes. So if you guys want to ask any questions, I'm definitely going to buy this. Sweet. I'm glad you told. I'm going to actually, let me save these guys. Let's add a bookmark. I don't think I had anything else. What do we got coming up? I don't even know what I'm doing this week. I just bought $4,000 US in the Unifi and love it. Quality stuff. Thanks for the channel. Awesome. I made the jump from Synology. The surveillance station isn't bad. I mean, I just find the UI better in Unifi. If I'm going to an end user who doesn't know a lot about technology, to use Unifi Protect is simple and they know how to do it. Have you played around with UID? No, I haven't. And the reason because I haven't, I'm planning still on doing this. I guess I don't need to show you, but the Unifi Access, I've already done some Unifi Access videos, but kind of start to finish in smaller breakdown videos. And Unifi ID, I believe, pulls your access stuff into that, and I can't show that. Have you had any issues setting up point-to-point with UDM Pro to EdgeRouter? You mean VPN? Site-to-site VPN? No, I haven't. No. Oh, is a broken cloud key easy to replace? Well, you just replace it with a new one, but hopefully you have a backup of your configuration. I have no idea about that. So how do you limit bandwidth if you are a WISP so that your customers get speed? I'm not too sure. I'm not a WISP. There is a company that I follow on TikTok. You may want to ask them or her this. I think it might be her channel. Let me pull them up. How the heck do I find who I follow? Let's just see. They own a WISP. So I'm sure, oops, she'd be able to tell you. Just hold on. Okay, so this is their channel. Her channel, I'm not too sure whose it is, but try that and see. You can't register. Why can't you register? Is it alpha? You can. I'm pretty sure anybody could register now after they release that video. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't done Plex setup. I haven't even used Plex before. So maybe I will. I know Bite My Bits, he does a lot on Plex. I'd have to follow his guides to get going. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with the EdgeRouter X UDM Pro. I may even have a video on it. Site to site. UDM Pro, pfsense. UDM Pro to the right here. There we go. Which UPS do I use? I forget. It's a CyberPower UPS. I forget the model number. That's cool. I mean, starting a WISP would be really interesting, but I think it would be super I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I think it would be very stressful, right? If your customers go down, like, oh Lord, I wouldn't want to deal with that. Yeah, I've never used Plex before. Maybe I should probably look into it. I'm hoping that they come out with a new update for something soon too, so I could release a video on it. And I'm hoping that you can't even see that, but Unifi Talk comes to Canada shortly. Because I have 2 phones and I can't do anything with them. I guess I could do a video setting them up to a third-party SIP provider, maybe. Haven't set up with the scared it will break something. See, that's the problem. I have a couple UDM Pro sitting here, so if it does break, then I could just kind of, you know, revert. Emerson UPS is good, yeah, and APC, they're not bad either. Plex, okay, well, if, yeah, let me write this down. Plex. I know MikroTik people want to see. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I think we'll do some MikroTik. I have this Grandstream router that I bought and I never did anything with. It's just sitting in a box, Grandstream router. I don't know if I'll do a video on it, but I think it's, yeah, the GWN 700. And I want to get my hands on that Wi-Fi 6 access point, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. I just got a Ubiquiti and ready to set up. Yeah, so I've set it up before, but I've set it up for clients in the US. And I did set it up once here, saying that I was at a different location, which you probably shouldn't do for like 911 reasons. DSM7 Plex is okay too. Awesome. Well, I am going to get out of here for the day, but I hope everybody, if you're having a long weekend, enjoy your long weekend. I'll most likely release the video on DSM7 upgrade tomorrow at some point, hopefully before 11. Unifi, how do I donate to your channel without using a credit card? I have no idea, but don't worry about it. It's all good. Just as long as you're here. Master Mace, how's it going? It's phone capable. Yeah, it should be. Yep. NetSpot would be something after I get a blueprint, or if my one of my clients let me to do it at their place. We'll see. Maybe we do have some installs coming up this week. But anyway, I'm out of here. Hit that like button. I will see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, not 10 a.m. We won't do it early next week. Yeah, and have a great weekend. Take care.